Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I have another Black Series figure. I have just been on a roll with these, to be honest, just finding the new waves really easily, so that makes me super happy. This one was actually another early birthday gift from my husband, and it is Ezra Bridger. So, from Rebels in Black Series form. So I was really excited about this figure. I initially passed on him when I got Chopper, because I wanted Obi-Wan and Chopper first, and then he went back and got me Ezra, so super excited about that. Getting really close to being able to finish the wave now, because I've gotten them at such a rapid rate, but nonetheless, here we are. I'm super excited. Rebels was a really good TV show for me, so if you haven't watched it, I do recommend it. They make some great characters, and it's really nice to see them in like live action now. And so we obviously have the red and black packaging that is common with the Black Series, a picture of Ezra here, and he's number 86. So very cool. Let's go ahead and open him up and take a closer look. Alrighty, and so here is Ezra out of the packaging. He is fantastic, but first I do, as always, want to go over the accessories with you guys. So he comes with his lightsaber, which is a very unique build. I believe it's part of a blaster that he puts together and he can unclip it, or it might have a blaster end. It's right here, so you shoot it outward like this when the lightsaber is unignited. And so when you pull it out, it's actually just a gun that hangs on his belt through this little hook right here. So it's a really unique lightsaber. They kind of had to be special, like Kanan's comes apart in two pieces, just because obviously this is a time where Jedi are being hunted actively, so you don't want to look like you have a lightsaber on your belt, but you do want to obviously carry one probably. So you get a really interesting lightsaber hilt here, which I think is really cool. I thought this was kind of neat in the show. So it's neat to see as a Black Series rendition. You also get this really cool helmet. This helmet's kind of from the beginning. I can't remember if he used it throughout the entire show, but I know that it got a paint update from Sabine at some point, and made it, I think, a little bit more colorful. But this is really cool. This is just like a clone. It was a Stormtrooper, I think, Academy helmet, and he kind of took it and repainted it. It's really cool, and this has been with Ezra since the beginning of the show, and the Black Series version of it just looks really good. In my opinion, that's something that's so cool about the Black Series, when they bring characters from an animated show to life, because it just is so neat. Like, you don't get to see these characters in like a realistic human form until the Black Series, and I think that now with the technology that they're doing on the faces, they look really good. So I'll show you Ezra. So here is Ezra, and I think he just looks really good. I think that they captured him well in a realistic form, and he's just very colorful and really cool looking, so hopefully you can tell. I really like his hair. It's got a bluish tinge to it. Like in the show, it's like a bluish black, which is relatively unusual. His eyes look really good. They look nice and centered. His mouth looks good. He looks like kind of Aladdin to me. He could play Aladdin. But I really like his outfit as well. I like how colorful it is. We usually don't get figures so colorful. But you know, he's got this like little jacket that you probably actually with some effort could take off, and it's got the logo right here. He looks like he's in a flight suit underneath, and the leg right here is torn, and so it exposes his underneath with this knee pad, and then he's got this leg pad which kind of matches this helmet in a way, so it looks really cool. I like the mismatched version of it. And then he's obviously got these little holsters here. He can hold his lightsaber gun, and then here's just another pack. And then of course he's got these green gloves that look really cool, and then this gauntlet on this arm. So he just is like really suited up overall. He looks really cool. Kind of looks mismatched and you know, rough like a rebel. And that's the purpose of him, I think. I really like this as well because the Black Series figure gives more detail to the character than the show did. The show had really simple animation, and so to see it in this kind of detail is really cool. So I'll just give you kind of a once over with my hand behind it, so maybe the light will detract. But just really neat. Really impressed with this figure, to be honest. I think they did a great job. In terms of articulation, he has a ball-jointed head that moves around. He does have a joint at the bottom of his neck that moves. You can maybe see it moving independently. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, torso, hips, and then double pin knees and ankles. So he has the normal articulation, but overall I think he's a fantastic figure. I'm really pleased with him. I found this, well, I found it. I saw it at Vintage Stock originally. I think that's where Eli ended up getting it from, was Vintage Stock, but they're probably popping up around Targets, maybe Walmart's at this point. I think that I've seen the archive figures more than the actual normal Black Series, so you know, there's always online too, I guess. So hopefully they're coming to your area. Hopefully the distribution is getting better. That's something that, you know, everybody's always hoping for. So yes, good luck, everybody. If you see him, he's definitely really cool. I'd recommend picking him up if you are into Black Series figures. If not, thanks for watching this review anyway. But I think he's really awesome. He is the last character that I needed for Rebels other than Zeb, which they have not made. He's the purple alien. And they've got to make him now because they have made an Ezra and a Chopper and a Hera and a Kaden and a Sabine and an Ahsoka and a Thrawn even, so it's coming. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and stay tuned for more. I always have them coming. Thanks, guys. Bye.